For the best and latest podcasts available anywhere, go to the podcast app on your cell phone and type in GSMC to access free content-rich podcasts on health and wellness, book reviews, sports, entertainment, relationships, social media, movies, technology, finance, and even weird news. Subscribe and download the GSMC Podcast Network's family of shows, available everywhere podcasts are found.
Welcome back to the GSMC Dead Ball Sports Podcast, hosted by GSMC Sports Network. I'm your host, Nolan Jam. First two segments, we're talking NBA, postseason, Suns reconstruction, and three-point leaders. We finally moved away from the NBA, basketball in general, and now we are moving towards a new subject, one of my favorite to talk about. Golf, not even golf, the Masters. The 89th Masters has finally come to an end. After one of the best Masters we've seen in a while, it has finally ended with Rory McIlroy winning his fifth big title, and he has finally won the Grand Slam. He finally has it. Only one of 6 players ever to win it. He's won 5 major titles, his first major since 2014. It has been 11 years since he's won a major. And now that he's won it, he's now won the coveted Grand Slam. Like I said, only 6 players have ever won it, including Tiger Woods, who's the greatest golfer of all time. But I want to talk a little bit about, the Masters, how yesterday, Sunday, was. So, Sunday, obviously, the most important day of the Masters. It's, the last day. Players are nervous, the fans are nervous, they're ready to watch. Sundays when, all the anticipation, all the fans come out, they're ready to watch, some good golf. We're here to watch the Masters. These are the best players in the world, and they have a reason to come and watch it. The Masters is very, very hard to get into. You can't just buy a ticket. The Masters has a lottery system, and you can only get in to the Masters by winning a lottery ticket. Some people have been waiting on that list since 2010. It's been 15 years they haven't got it. I just saw a video of a guy on TikTok. It was really funny, actually, pretty wholesome though. He was on the waiting list since 2005, and he finally got the tickets this year. Pretty awesome for that guy. Got to go see one of the best matches in a while, but lucky for him. But the Masters is just very exclusive. It's not easy. You can't just, even if you win the lottery, you can't just bring people. You get 1+1. The security there is insane. The rules are also very strict as well. You can't run on the grass. You can't run. You can speed walk or walk fast. You can't run. You can't bring your phone in. I do like that, though. You cannot bring your phone in. I think that's a really cool, really keeps the tradition alive, keeps the classic, the golf vibe there. They have pay phones, though, so you can put a quarter in and call somebody if you need them. I think it's pretty nice. But, you get your phone after, the event's over, but you don't get it while you're there. I think it's pretty cool. It really makes people enjoy the moment, enjoy while they're there. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't spend your day just, scrolling on your phone. You're going to be there watching the players play, especially on Sundays. Sundays is the best day to be there watching it. And I want to talk about that. Yesterday, it starts Rory McIlroy and Bryson DeChambeau tee off at 2:30. Rory is sitting at 10 under, so minus 10. DeChambeau is sitting at 8 under, so minus 8. And they're going in, first tee shot. Rory McIlroy, first hole, double bogeys. DeChambeau, pars. So he drops to Rory started with 11 under. DeChambeau was 9. So DeChambeau stays at 9. Rory drops to 9 as well. So it's tied in the first hole. And the first few holes are very competitive. Pars, eagles, birdies. Everything's going around. Bryson on the 7th hole finally takes the lead. He's winning 10. He's 10 under compared to Rory's 9 under. And Bryson, he's got all this momentum. He's piped up. He's ready. He's pumped up. He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna win this or whatever. But it just starts to crumble down from him afterwards. He does not play well the rest of the day. He ends up finishing with like a 7 under. So, and Rory just takes off. He gets to 11, and Bryson just cannot come back. And in the interview yesterday, Bryson was in the clubhouse. They're interviewing him post-tournament. And the interviewers are asking him, like him and Rory. And then he says that Rory wouldn't talk to him at all. While they were at the tournament, they wouldn't talk to Rory. Just refused to start conversation with them because he was so, locked in, ready to play. And I think that's pretty cool. I think that's, shows that Rory meant business. Because Rory tended to choke a lot in these big tournaments. He liked to win these majors. He would, get high in the leaderboard, first place, second place, and then just choke in the last few holes. And honestly, I thought it was going to happen again. Rory was in the 13th hole and double bogeyed as well. So he was at minus 11, back to 9 under. And, for the rest of the day, this guy out of England, his name, Justin Rose. Pretty older guy, been in the PGA a while. He played in the 2014 Masters with Rory. So, they've been around a while. They know each other. They're acquainted. And Justin, he finishes his rounds about 15 minutes before Rory finishes his. And he's sitting at a nice 10 under. And Rory is in the last hole. He's sitting at 11 under. All he has to do is get a par, and he wins the Masters. No overtime. No sudden death, whatever. He gets to the 18th, one of the hardest holes on the course. It is the tee box is from the tee box to about 100 yards out. It is a very slim fairway, and there is very little room for error. You can draw it. You can try to play the draw right because the fairway tends to go a little right. So if you aim it down the middle and try to get it to hook right, you'll be set. So he has great drive, great chip, and then he's on the green, pretty far away. He has a really good putt to get it within 5 feet, 4 feet to putt in for par to win the Masters. He lines up, he putts. It's rolling. It's a little downhill green, and he's aiming. It looked like he was aiming to the left side of the cup because it broke right, so he aimed left. So he aims, takes aim, shoots it, putts it. It lips out, misses, bogeys. It's going to sudden death. So Justin Rose, Rory McIlroy, playing for the Masters, playing for it all on hole 18 of Augusta, Georgia. So the sudden death is on hole 18. So he just played the hole. He's playing the hole twice, back to back. So he knows how the green's running now. He knows how to play it. They both have great tee shots off the tee box. This is also, by the way, this is the first sudden death since 2017. So a lot of excitement was going on. Very, very intense environment. It was amazing. But both have great tee shots. Both get on green with the one chip. So they're both on the green within 2 for the putt for birdie. And Justin, he 2 putts. He misses his. He had a pretty hard. He was further away than Rory after his chip, so he's probably about 6-7 feet. But he misses it. He missed his putt. 2 putts for par. Rory within 4 feet sinks it. Wins the Masters, get the coveted Grand Slam, and he finally wins his green jacket. Finally, after so long, Rory McIlroy has won the 2025 Masters, green jacket, and Grand Slam. He is now exempt from every PGA event for the next 5 years. Every U.S. Open, he's there. The Masters, he's there. Winning the Masters for Rory was more than golf. It proved that, he still has the ability to win these tournaments. He hadn't won one for 11 years at that point, since yesterday. And he's getting to an age where people were questioning his ability to play golf. And he finally comes out. He proves that he still had it. And he proved that I'm still here to play. And I love it. I've been a fan of Rory for a while. Watching him finally win that Masters. He broke down on the green crying. He was so happy. meets his wife and daughter. I mean, it's just winning the Masters is more than, just golf. Winning the Masters proves that you're one of the best players to ever do it. You're proving that you have beat the best players in the world and one of the most prestigious and elegant games in the world, golf. It is a beautiful game, beautiful scenery. I mean, golf is amazing. Winning the Masters is every golf player's dream. And Rory has finally made his dream a reality by winning the 89th Masters, getting his green jacket, getting the Grand Slam, and proving to everybody that he still has what it takes to be a PGA golfer. That's all we got for this segment. Our next and final segment, moving from golf to baseball. We're going to the Detroit Tigers. I want to talk about how their season's going so far and talk about hopefully the future of the team. We'll get right back to that after the break.